In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Throwing on their first play. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bold. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
To the air, 3rd and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Raider football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the pistol, Minshew. His first throw is an interception. Jordan Hicks takes it away. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Here's Winston to the air. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kicked off by Divine Diablo. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this This was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's
Yep.
a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off to Chubb to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, it's Chubb. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Winston now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick six touchdown. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick six to watch.
To return, Jerome Ford. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 21-zip already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Ford on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's Tillman, he's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Winston to throw it. He's on the move. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lower the deficit they face. David Njoku, the touchdown. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. This return makes it up to the 25. This our last play of the quarter. Drive starts with a carry by White. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 2nd and 5. Play action, it's Minshew. Browns on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Minshew looking to throw. Cut by Marshall. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Minshew on first down. Complete. It's Myers. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the Browns' 27-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Up the middle they go with Madison. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Minshew now on 3rd down. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Coming left is White. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders pushing for points. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Chubb running out of the gun. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finding Judy. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 7. And they pick him off again. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And they get this down to the 28. And now the Raiders call for the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Sticking in the air with Minshew. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Fakes the handoff. Now Minshew. Complete beyond the marker. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Abdullah is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's wishing he left this one in the end zone, Brock, as he goes out of bounds short of the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Abdullah now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. It's White on the give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's White again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. They give it to Madison. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Got a man. Bowers has it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and 10, Minshew. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 2nd and 10 now, Minshew. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the pistol, Minshew. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
2nd and 10 now. Chubb brings it in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Minshew setting up to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And this isn't result quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Throwing on first is Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Minshew. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun, Minshew. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that makes it 2nd and long. Play action, it's Minshew. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he's taken down directly on that. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Chubb. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Winston looking to throw. Got a man, it's Njoku. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cleveland.
Here's Winston to the air. He'll get this complete to Chubb. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They're going play action. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. Here's Chubb. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal. They try Chubb again. And a nice effort there to fight forward for a decent gain. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
14.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's an option play to the left. And the struggles from the last play carry into this one. This also just gets back to the line.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Man in motion here. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Up the middle, here goes White. He's got the first and still going past the 30. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.